What's happening, everybody? Time for part 3 of my New Year's $1 comic sale haul. And I'm about to flood your pathways with some Aquaman because I'm catching up. I wanted to catch up on, or I wanted to check out Kelly Sue DeConnick's Aquaman run because she's one of my favorite writers. So we could jump in with 44. Here's a variant for 44. They did not have 43, but I think I did. Did I show that off in a recent video? I don't know, but I did pick up 43. So I'm almost caught up with that. So 44 and 45. A lot of these were actually the variants. So that was cool because a lot of Joshua Middleton stuff, who is a fantastic artist. And I think he's transitioned to painting a lot of his covers, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Not 100% certain on that. But there's 46. And here is 47. Revenge of the Lost Gods. All new. And here is 48. That's actually kind of slick. There was, I didn't pick them up. Okay, there was at least one or two variants. I think for 43, there was one, and it kind of looks like the characters, or it's stylized after the actors from the Aquaman movie, which I'm like, ugh, I don't want that one. That's ugly. But here is 49 and 50 and 50, or actually the variant for 50, because I think the first time I went, I didn't see this one. I'm not sure. Maybe it could have been the same day, and I just found it in a different spot because I remembered this cover. I was thinking, oh man, I need that Black Manta variant because Black Manta looks cool. And then I found that one, and I'm pretty sure it must have been because I went twice, so who knows. But I ended up with both copies, so this is the main one I wanted. So that's all that matters. And here is 51, swimming. And here is 54. I don't know who did that one. I have to check the credits for that one. And then I found the, this kind of crossover with Justice League for Drowned Earth. And this is the Aquaman Justice League Drowned Earth #1. The other one is Justice League Aquaman Drowned Earth #1. It's terrible naming conventions. I'm sure it had to be mad confusing for a lot of people because I was confused as hell when I was looking at it. I was like, what the hell's going on? So, but I just looked it up and then I realized they were two separate things. So I was like, okay, whatever. And keep going with some DC Black Label stuff. Here is basket full of comics, or basket full of comics. I did have a basket full of comics when I did this sale because they have little baskets, hand baskets that you can use. Basket full of heads #1. This is Hill House Comics. Joe Hill presents Hill House Comics. Basket full of comics. Or oh my god, I keep saying it again. Basket full of heads #1. So I did read this one. Actually, this one's actually kind of cool. And here is #2. I like these covers. Actually, both of these covers are pretty cool. But there is #2. The other one I read was Dollhouse Family. I think that's the name of it. That was decent, but I think Basket Full of Comics is probably the better read. And then I found a bunch of, I don't know where they all are now. They're all kind of mixing in, but a bunch of facsimile editions. So that was cool to get these for $1. And here is Batman 181. Got Poison Ivy. Double page pinup of Batman and Robin. Trouble between the dynamic duo. Is she the cause? Maybe she is. Beware of Poison Ivy. So Poison Ivy, cool villain. So I mean, I had to pick that up. And here got Ra's al Ghul and what is this? Batman 232 with Robin, the Teen Wonder. When I decide Robin must die, he dies. Yeah, people did that 800 number or whatever it was. They decided you get to die, Jason Todd. But that one, I don't know if this is a different Robin though, I think. Here is Batman 251. Got the Joker. Look out, Gotham. The Joker's back in town. And then jump up to Rebirth. So we got Rebirth, Batman 28, 31, 32, 48, and 61. I've looked at this cover for 61. I think this is one of two covers I've looked at so many times. I swear I have it, and I'm surprised I don't have it. It just seems like I have it just multiple times because it's just Like I said, those two covers, I don't know, for some reason I just always end up looking at them from either seeing them in shops or online. They always just pop up. So I've got Professor Pig and Batman 62. Little bat, let me in. No, I don't think I will. And Batman 83. Got the variant for that one. And let's move these out of the way. Slide you. And then I grabbed this one because I like Sean Gordon Murphy, and it's got Matt Hollingsworth on it too. But this is Batman Curse of the White Knight Gordon. And I just kept seeing a lot about these books, and I figured, why not? I like Sean Murphy, so. And here is another variant for Catwoman number 5. I already had that one, but I just grabbed it again for the hell of it. Same with this one, Catwoman 14. This is based on Batman the Animated Series. Got a little ISIS there, and then here we go. The Marvel facsimile editions. Got Incredible Hulk number 1. The strangest man of all time. Oh, comics got a lot stranger. And Daredevil 181. This was funny because I have 3 versions of this. I have the main, like the actual original copy of this, the OG copy. Also, I have the, what is it? The dollar reprint issues. I forgot what they're called, but Marvel's Greatest Comics or something like that. I don't know. But I have that one as well, and then I figured I'd get this one because it's just such a cool comic. So I just had to get it. So I have three different versions of that one. And then my girl Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew. To know her is to fear her. Spider-Woman number 1. And then you got Tomb of Dracula number 10 with Blade. Drop that girl, Dracula, or this wooden knife will finish you off forever. Maybe you're hot stuff back in Transylvania, but nobody messes around with Blade the Vampire Slayer. With Blade the Vampire Slayer. And here's another one. I also have the extra copy of Uncanny X-Men 266. You got Gambit, Storm, Enter the Mutant called Gambit. And X-Men number 1 because I absolutely had to. But I didn't have to, but I wanted to. And Hulk 181 because Wolverine and Hulk. And then the last 2, I don't even know which one to show off first. Let's go with this one. And there's X-Men 137 because Phoenix Saga, Phoenix Must Die. And of course, representing my Grail, my top most wanted Grail, giant size X-Men number 1, 68 big pages, Deadly Genesis. I just had to get. I can't wait to actually get the actual copy of this book. That's my, as I said, my number 1 most wanted Grail. So, but this will definitely suffice for now. And Black Widow number 12. So I was missing a couple issues from this Black Widow run, and slowly, actually those couple Black Widow runs there is like the end of 2 of them. So I'm slowly catching up. I think I have actually most of them. They should be, I'm pretty close to finishing them up anyway. So, and then next up, another fellow with guns, Punisher Warzone number 7. The only reason I picked up these Punisher Warzone issues was because I came across them cheap. So I found them for $1. And then I mentioned this before, but John Romita Jr., who I am still a fan of, even though I like his older work so much more. But I wanted to see some of his other work. So, and Punisher, so I figured, why not? You got JR, Punisher, let's do it. So there's 7, there's 8, 7 against 1, fair fight. And number 9, going, gone. And then number 10, 2 down, 5 to go. So I think I'm missing, I wanted at least, I was thinking about getting like the first 10 at least. And I think I still need 1 through 3, or 1 and 2, something like that, or 1 and 3. I'm not sure, but I do have a few of those. So Punisher Warzone, and then some of Punisher War Journal as well. So I don't know what the difference is. I don't know what's going on between either 2 books, but I was finding them. So let's see. Last but not least, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin. All right, last few books. There's usually some pretty consistent staples when it comes to my back issue shopping, my back issue hauls. if you've been around, like there are some titles you will consistently see. And here is one of them, Daredevil, my man, Matt Murdock. Here are Daredevil 23 or 233, 234 and Daredevil 241. I like this cover a lot. And these were, I don't know if they were $2 or if they were, well, that one was $1. So yeah, maybe they were actually just sticker price. Something like that. But more Daredevil, Mad Cap's on loose. So just have to, it's Daredevil, Uncanny, not as much Uncanny X-Men since I have so much of that run, but Daredevil, Amazing Spider-Man, Captain America, G.I. Joe, occasionally some Iron Man, not as much. Oh, and Avengers. Those are, just check out Iron Man, and then all the other titles that I just mentioned are some of the consistent staples from my Marvel back issue shopping. And then last but not least, I want to show off these cool Mark Brooks variants for House of X and Powers of 10 #1. These are the 5th printing variants. They are black and white, except for 2 stars up front there. And I do have the main, like the colored variants of these, but I was looking at these and they just looks cool in black and white. And then I was thinking, oh, for $1, hell yeah, I'll take those. So now I got them. So I just had to show them off as well. Finish off with some X-Men goodness because you just got to. Got some cool back issues and then cool variant stuff. Wrap it up. So that is part 3 of my dollar sale haul. Got one more part left. Another good stack of books waiting for your eyes to see. So hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. And yeah, happy hunting, happy reading, happy collecting. This is GENOTHADRAGON saying thanks for watching. Peace out.